Hey everyone, Glenn here, and yes, I am still alive and working on Pluralsight PrimeNG. The good news is that the PrimeNG course is now finished record phase. So it's currently in edit, so in terms of tech review and audio QA and all that sort of stuff, that process is now in place. I'm not exactly sure how long it's going to take before that actually drops, but I have some cool things to share today. The first of all is that all the source code for the sample app is available on GitHub today. I'm going to link to it down here somewhere. Also, you can experiment with it using GitHub Pages. So I've already deployed the app off that Git repo. So go check out the README on the Git repo, and then from there you can click through and actually have a play with the running app. I'm super happy with the course. I know it's taken 4 months to record, and you go, well, how can it take that long? Well, first of all, I'm a first-time author, so there was an awful lot to learn about the recording process. Just dealing with audio, it must have taken me a month to sort out the audio issues to get that right. The second thing is, if you've never seen a Pluralsight course, the whole thing's scripted. So I've got like 160 pages or something of script that had to get written before we even start recording anything. So obviously that takes a while. And then I had to just generate some cool sample apps and stuff, which I think you'll like. It's called Agile Times. It's a time sheeting app because everyone hates time sheeting apps. But it does give us a chance to cover a pretty good surface area of the library. So we start off looking at Angular Cli integration, working with the grid system, which I think is something that's not talked about enough. We then get into stuff like creating the template and shell of the app, working with real-time charting. So we do reactive, observable magic and real-time data coming in and recharting and stuff. Super cool, fun stuff. We then get into reactive forms and how you work with reactive forms to have a reusable kind of approach to error handling and form highlighting for errors and stuff. Again, super fun. We do a lot of edge case type stuff where you're not just doing the standard thing, but say you want to restyle a list box with your own custom templates and maybe add some avatars and stuff like that. We do a lot of those sort of things that you actually bump into in everyday working with a library that aren't maybe in the most trivial examples. So I think people are really going to enjoy that. We do a lot of stuff with data tables. There's a whole module on data tables, and we get into the real stuff like how you handle pagination for large data sets and how you handle the whole lazy loading thing, and give you some really good examples of that kind of stuff. We actually use the built-in SQL engine that comes with your browser. So we use Dexy, and then we wrap that whole web SQL stuff and just create a decent sized database that you can actually paginate through and get a feel for lazy loading and stuff. Super fun. Then we get into specialty controls, and we do tabs, and we do dialogues and how to handle confirmation generically and cancellation and all that sort of stuff. We do Google Maps, and we do the schedule component and like all the common kinds of controls that you want to look at there, including like interacting with maps with markers and stuff like that. Super fun, and we take you through all of that gear. And then we finish with an advanced module where we dive into sort of unit testing Prime applications, and we look at stuff like, well, what happens when you need to sort of dive into the source of Prime because there's some area that's not documented or not clearly documented, or you're not sure if there's a feature available. And so we actually get you cloning the source and diving in to have a look at the source for creating some drag and drop magic. So super great. I think you'll really enjoy this course. It's about 3 hours long. I'm hoping that it's going to drop sometime in the next month or so. Certainly I'm at the moment doing turnarounds with the edits of about every 2 days. I get a new module sort of finalized, edited and turned around. So I'm hoping there'll be something dropping next month. I'm really hoping. So thanks everyone for your patience and for your encouragement. I've got heaps of messages on Twitter saying, hey, really looking forward to this course. So thank you for all those people that have reached out that way. I haven't got back to everyone because I've been off social media getting my thing done, and out the door. So I'm super excited about that, but thanks again for encouragement, and hopefully I'll have more to report in the next week or two. I'm going to post on the blog, and the blog will be back online, and hopefully the vlog will also be back online. I've got a whole bunch of YouTube ideas that I want to explore, so stay tuned. It's going to be awesome.